What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you had a great weekend and a great April Fool's Day. Hopefully you didn't play too hard of pranks on anybody, but if you did, I hope it was all in good fun. Make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. Join the family, join the channel, show your support, as well as make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified every time we drop a new video on the channel. Talking about the channel, I highly recommend going to the channel and checking out all the different games that we do. Right now we're getting ready to pick back up on a series we've been doing based off the anime My Hero Academia. If you have never watched it, spoiler alert, if you have watched it, the game is actually pretty good based around the facts and details. They've got a lot of it really close, as well as they got some interesting stuff as maybes, which take a different route, which is really cool. But we're picking back up on the villain side today, and we're going to rescue BAKUGO, hopefully. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, now this is taking place after the training camp, just in case. If you didn't check out the training camp, I recommend doing that. That was last week's video. As of right now, the Vanguard Action Squad kidnapped BAKUGO and took him back to the leader villain's hideout. Now, with this being said, the way this worked out was the heroes and police have a lead on where they're at. If you haven't watched the anime, during the training camp, what is her name? What is her name? She's the one that creates stuff. She created a tracking device and put it on the Namu that was there, and which is back at a factory, which is where half of the other pro heroes go. But right before they get there, the kids go after thinking they're going to save BAKUGO on a stealth mission. There's a lot of controversy, especially if you watch the Stain arc at the beginning of the game with Ida. And but anyway, long story short, they get over there and they're trying to spy in to see what's there, and then the facility gets attacked, and then someone shows up, and we'll get to that. As we get to it, I'll explain it. Oh, bland fight against BAKUGO. Now, in the actual anime, they don't actually fight. They do take his guards off, and he does throw a couple explosions around. But at the end, he's just trying to look for a way out. He knows he can't take them all on. He's very aggressive in the anime. I just think it's determination, and he's been humbled time and time before in the anime, and his character is changing slowly but surely. Like, honestly, based off the pro heroes, he's trying to become the #1 hero, and he's very determined. He reminds me a lot of Endeavor, and Endeavor's outlook on being #1. BAKUGO will probably definitely, I don't know how far the anime is going to go, but if I had to guess, BAKUGO will definitely be easily, out of the generation that's coming up, he will easily be top 5. And I don't mean just from 1A and 1B. I mean from his generation of heroes coming up through the high schools. I really think BAKUGO would be top 5. If not top 5, top 10. Because his personality is hard to get along with. But he knows how to do limitless damage. He's very good at combat skills. He's very strong. Oh, he's asking for help. Alright, cool. Got that knocked out. Alright, let's see. Now, they did a good job on this on the hero side. So let's see what we look like on the villain side. Oh, that's good, man. That is delicious. Alright, let's get ready for this next fight. Special hero to Who do we end up fighting? Oh, perfect. In the end, there really wasn't a fight here. I mean, obviously we're gonna fight, but there really wasn't. When they bust through the wall like that, one of the new heroes, the tree guy, I don't know all the heroes' names. I'm not gonna pretend like I do. But the tree guy, he pretty much grabs everybody. I think Gran Torino comes in and kicks somebody, one or two people maybe in the head that are trying to escape. The ninja guy makes the warp guy, knocked out, I guess is the right word, or incoherent. So they can't use that. And they pretty much have them, and they're holding conversations. There's no big fight. I mean, this is a fighting game. I know why we're fighting. I know the scene. It's fine. I just saying, anime-wise, if you haven't watched it, there's no actual fight here until someone else uses a similar warp ability to warp them out of there and to warp Namu's there. Am I saying Namu right? I think I am. All Might is so strong. I don't really know this guy's abilities very well. He wasn't close enough. Gran Torino. Another grab. Yeah. Get out of here. Got an S though. I think it probably should have technically been an A, but whatever. Can't do that. It's because the factory's been overtook, the one I was talking about where the kids are at. They're actually behind in an alley. No one knows they're there. I think Genus is there. I forget who else is with him. Oh, the giant lady girl's there. It's alright, go. You seem so down. All well that ends well. Let's see if they show it. We finally get a lot more backstory on our main villain. I'm not talking about the boss. I'm talking about him. The boss is there, and he's more powerful, but he's not been in the limelight. He's been pulling strings. He's not the main one. I mean, obviously, this is the story of him, right? He's got a really strong core, too. Yeah, there's the Namus and that gray stuff. Alright, got another movie. Yeah, there's the warehouse. Yeah, he shows up at the warehouse and takes on, pretty much destroys the heroes over there. Number 4 hero, Genist. I forget who else is there. They're the kids. See, Ironically, they're not dressed like that. They're actually dressed like mobsters, basically. So that'd have been a cool fact if they could have shown that, because the outfits were pretty cool. I liked them. All right. 69, 70. We did 2 fights, 2 movies. I think we can get 69 and 70 done today. Let's see. Let's check them out. So all the villains that were in the villain league, he rescued them through that black mist. Well, actually mud, I would assume. And it wasn't black, it was gray. And they took Bakugo back. So what it doesn't show on the other side is that Gran Torino, All Might comes and leaves the Namus to the heroes, the police, and the number 2 hero, Endeavor, who's behind them. I get to fight All Might as All For One. Oh, this guy was a pain when I fought him, even with All Might. So I hope my powers come across the same way. Oh, man. You know, it's really cool to be able to fight as him. Right, because I mean, he's the final boss on the hero side, so he's gonna be a little bit tougher. Even the final boss, I mean, a good game doesn't have a final boss that's easy, right? So to be able to play as the final boss against the character, yeah, that's an interesting take and pretty cool. This fight was so intense. Ooh, calm down there, guy. Oh, hey. No reason to be aggressive. Jeez, man. Some pent-up anger against me, huh? Yeah, like it's my fault that you're no longer able to be a hero for more than 3 hours. Oh, wait, that is my fault. My bad. Nice. It feels bad taking All Might down, though. It really does. Yeah. I better get an S for that one. Thank you. Uh-oh. Alright, so the thing about it is, All For One. I'm not getting them confused. Anyway, there's All For One and One For All. Get those words mixed up. But anyway, so this guy's been around forever. When quirks first started coming around, he can actually steal quirks and stockpile them. And he can give quirks. His brother, the first person to get All For One, or One For All, I forget. I know it sounds bad as a guy that watches a lot of anime, but I actually forget. I don't forget. I get them mixed up because it's wordplay, and I just cannot. I don't never know which one's right because it could be either one of them, right? One For All, All For One. I think All For One is him, and One For All is us. Anyway, his brother, he ends up giving his brother, who was quirkless, an ability, and it can be passed on, and it's been passed down to All Might over the generations, and All Might's passed it to Deku. And now there wasn't an actual head-to-head battle. He was basically defending the whole time. It's really cool to be able to fight these guys here, though. But in the actual anime, I guess he was fighting, but it was mostly defending. He was looking for a way to get out. He knew he was holding back All Might, but at the same time, there was no legitimate escape. Oh. Keep your bombs to yourself, guy. Calm down. Whoa. Oh no. That is the one thing I have a hard time dodging on this game is I see the red line, I know the red line, I know what it represents. At the same time, I cannot remember that it's not unbreakable. Almost had him. Ooh, hey, calm down. You're so angry. That's why we tried to recruit you. There we go. Perfect. I'll take my S all day. So, and what's crazy, I don't know if they'll actually show it. I think they showed it on, oh yeah, here we go. So this is how we save Bakugo, and this is how we let All Might fight, because we're not supposed to be there, we're not supposed to be involved. So, but we're not fighting, we are strictly going to save Bakugo. Nice. They get in trouble for this, but still though. Oh, nice. Well, guys, that's going to be it. Check back next week for the finale of the villain side. Peace out.